This is the diary of me, Charles Hooter. Social ladder climber, technical middle class according to recently completed internet survey. Moved last week to a nice, modern, 4-bed exec detached house on an attractive estate with quite a charming name, The Laurels, in Holloway. Very pleasant place, apart from the prison. Holloway's proved to be particularly convenient for a busy city commuter like myself who dislikes being away from home. After all, what good's home if you're never in it? Home sweet home, that's my motto. Of course it would have been sweeter if there hadn't been the need to increase the mortgage, but I am at home with Carrie, my wife, by 7 every evening, so a larger mortgage is a very minor cost to pay for such home comforts.
How are you finding the builder?
Oh, rather rough and ready, which isn't surprising. Lives on the Glendale estate. Typical white van man. But his work seems fine, he's on time, there's nothing that worries me. So far.
Just don't get too friendly with him, that's all. Mate of mine invited him over for dinner the other week as a goodwill gesture. He drank all the booze in the house, they thought he'd never leave. It was 2 o'clock in the morning before he finally took a hint and stumbled into a taxi.
Linda gets very edgy around tradesmen. We had the plumber round last week to look at the boiler. What on earth is that?
And what does it look like?
You smoke now?
Yeah, I met up with a mate the other week. Talked about the old days at college. Mad late parties, girls, the booze, wacky backy.
Wacky
backy?
Ooh, we thought we'd reminisce. Found some in his son's room. It's just like I remember. Want to try?
No, thank you. Linda has the nose of a bloodhound. She'd go ballistic.
No, why not?
Filthy habit.
April 4th. Just set up an online account with Sainsbury's Home Delivery. This saves us the trouble of travelling and the rowdiness of the store. Carrie has just left for Pilates, a strange and surprisingly expensive activity, but she seems to enjoy it, so that's all that matters. April 12th. No sign of potatoes or tomatoes yet. Farmerson is back to mend some recently discovered snags. Builder talk. Lazy mistakes to you and I. I'll go for a short walk and leave him to it. I return to find 3 extra men in my kitchen. Somehow, although it shouldn't have been at all possible, Farmerson's snagging has resulted in a burst gas pipe. Evening comes slowly as I supervise Farmerson's fixing of said gas pipe. He leaves, hopefully never to return, and Carrie and I have dinner.
Oh great, oh we haven't been to the theatre in a while. Last time was, what was it again, dear?
Hedda Gabler.
Oh yes, that's right, oh Hedda Gabler. Oh, that was at the Theatre Royal while we were staying in Bath. What were we seeing?
The brown bushes.
Where?
Oh.
The Landor.
Where?
Bus to King's Cross. Tube to Clapham North. Short walk to the Landor. It's quite a rowdy atmosphere in the pub downstairs. I try not to look at the expression on Annie and Eric's faces. I don't worry about Carrie, she'll put a positive spin on anything.
Oh, it's very atmospheric, isn't it?
At the box office, you have 4 tickets reserved for us by Gareth Merton. He says you'll know who he is. The young girl who can only be in her late teens takes what seems like 2 seconds on the computer and then looks at me.
Yeah, nah, sorry, nothing.
Are you sure?
Yep, nothing in that name.
Well, I've paid.
You need to pay us. There are no tickets in that name.
I can feel myself turning redder and redder. And then there's a hand on my shoulder.
All taken care of. Come on.
My already reddish complexion deepens and deepens. I am so embarrassed, humiliated. I don't have any words. We're all bunched up together for the next 2.5 hours, thanks to Merton.
I never knew a device performance could go on so long.
Me neither.
Me neither.
They can. I'd like to fidget. I get the feeling that we'd all like to fidget, but there's no room to fidget, so we all sit awkwardly, hands in laps, arms pressed to our sides. We are all incredibly bored. I can sense it.
I'm home.
Oh, hello, darling. Dinner's on.
Oh, not for me, thanks. I'm going to the sack. I'm knackered.
2 expressions I don't particularly care for. Just a second.
You're not going to nag me again, are you? I told you, I'm becoming a socialite. And a blogger.
Oh, never mind. Anyway, I think this might change things. I've got some news for you.
Oh, I've got some news for you, too.
Really? I thought you were knackered.
Charlie, you know I hate that word.
I choose not to respond.
Well, you know I've become a member of the Holloway Comedians.
Oh yes, the amateur theatre group.
Oh, yes, vaguely,
Well,
but...
I've met some marvellous people.
Yes, great, but before you tell us about that,
And
let me just say that I've found
I'm
you a job.
engaged. A job?
Engaged?
Each little flower that opens, each little bird that sings, He made their glowing colours, He made their tiny wings. All things bright and beautiful, all creatures great and small. All things wise and wonderful, the Lord God made them all.
November 5th, a Sunday. I pray harder in this morning's service, especially for Lupin. Carrie and I are becoming increasingly troubled by his behaviour. This is the 2nd time he hasn't consulted us about an important decision. However, it has to be said that his mood is much brighter since the engagement, and he's much warmer towards me. But still, I find the whole thing bizarre. The girl in question, his fiancée, is younger, well I say young, she's 31, which also worries me. And she has a strange name.
Daisy. Daisy Mutler.
Butler? What sort of name is that? Well, at least it isn't her first name.
In grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me.
Then, a quite drunken activity.
I'll go first.
Oh, come on then. Go on,
There
Gary.
we go. No peeking.
Give me the tail.
There we go. The tail. Okay.
Come on. Come on, Mikey. You
there
can
we
do
go.
it. You can do it. Go on, try your best. No, not over there. Oh, come on, you have a go, dear. Give her the tail.
After
August, hopefully. Tell Gowing and Cummings they'll obviously be invited. Looking forward to seeing those 2 old hellraisers again. Lily says,
Hi, I hope you're well.
and that she's,
Looking forward to seeing you.
I hope you're all well and everything's good with work and life in general. Everything's good here. Work is tough at times, but rewarding. Never thought I'd say this, but I'm actually enjoying a job, for once. I think things have just sort of dropped into perspective. Anyway, see you soon, very soon, with much...
much love to all from the same old William.